lying on the ground. You can still hear the excited chittering of the things outside.
Can I run and surf him down the stairs?
Ludo, you're going to try to surf down the creature on the stairs. Yes, that would be an acrobatics check.
Stairs, yeah, okay, yeah.
So you go running towards the bug creature.
Yeah, jump on him and then slide down. Let me check my acrobatics.
Where's a good cardboard box when you need it?
I'm gonna yell, Legolas. 30.
Okay, so
and it was beautiful.
Ludo's movement's 30, right?
Yes.
So you hop onto this thing, you go through the difficult terrain, and because of the 30, you actually ride the creature all the way through the grease to the bottom.
Woo!
And the judge just gives him 10.
Can I do it really like?
And you got 5 feet of movement left at the end of your move. That's how good.
Then I'm gonna do a little gymnast 5-foot hop off the body, and then look at everybody and go, ha!
Okay. You're gonna roll a d4.
I will wait at the top for you. You can go do it down there.
I'm not doing that. That was
This is
crazy.
how much damage you did to the dying creature as
2.
you rode it down like a skateboard down some greasy steps.
Fair enough.
It is not dead.
I should have stabbed in to like really hang in there.
Okay, and then you hear these little clicks and chirps from around the corner.
I kind of look around. Oh god.
These sound a little bit more. These sound a little lighter,
Yeah.
a little more frantic, and you can hear moving of trash, like trash is being thrown around.
Anybody saying junk?
No, there are no bark noises out there. There are definitely a lot of insect noises. This rubbish roach is dying. What was the S1? This was how long it's fucking stunned and blind for. Okay, Pharisee.
Pixel is gonna fly around and see if she sees any of these.
Yeah, she says they're disappearing into the trash.
She's gonna try and daze one of them before it gets away.
Okay, sure. Let me look up its stats. Hilarious.
Didn't realize they were supposed to get away. Doesn't matter that much. Maybe it'll be a pet.
Wilson, +2. Gets a 10. It is dazed.
It is not dazed, right? DC's 10, so it got it.
The DC of the daze is 0, and her charisma bonus is 10.
Charisma bonus. It's listed on the character sheet as dazed DC 10 at will.
What's up, Glades?
Caster level 1. Yeah, at will dazed DC 10. But let's. Yeah, charisma 0.
Okay, that's why.
Int minus
Don't
2.
you get a save from morale?
No.
Does that not help you?
Oh, her charisma's 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so DC 10. All right, so
Yep. Skitters away.
no, they're not skittering yet. They'll skitter on their turn.
Right.
They've collectively dragged the body to a trash hole, and I'll just draw a black circle where they're trying to disappear down.
Pharisee is going to fly out to here where she started.
Okay. Looks like you guys are you're taking the fight outside, so feel free to move yourselves to
And
the
look
other.
around.
So you're basically sitting up here,
Yeah.
and there's a light.
I can dismiss the grease at will, right?
No, a dismiss action is a standard action.
Okay.
Should have served.
Yeah, and then Ludo is surfed to the bottom of the stairs with the bug lying at the bottom of the stairs. Okay. Yeah, it looks like they were tugging on that body, trying to get it to the edge.
Do you want to move Pixel, or do you want me to move Pixel?
Professor.
Oh, I thought Pixel was over there.
Oh yeah.
Nope, never mind. Yep, there we go.
There we go.
Pixel
I'll
is kind of over here.
standard dismiss the grease
Okay.
and put away a wand and move down to the bottom of the stairs?
Standard dismiss. Stowing is a move, so you can't move.
Oh yeah, I'll just
5 step.
yeah. And put the wand away.
Okay. After the professor, it's Malbut, then Manny. Malbut goes to the bottom of the stairs. Are we keeping this one alive or not?
Or not.
Kill it quick before it gets up.
Okay, so he's going to take an attack roll because he moved more than 5 feet. Because somebody surfed the thing down the stairs.
Worth every
He
second.
hits. He does 5 damage to it, and I believe this may kill it. Yep. It stops moving. It's twitching a little bit. The creature has died. Nice. Manny comes walking down the stairs now that it's no longer greasy. What are we doing, boss man? You stopping the other bugs?
They don't seem to be doing anything other than collecting.
Do you think that these other bugs were attacking us because they were protecting the ones that aren't working from us?
I mean, our contract was to kill the bad ones, right?
Kill them, they're bugs!
Okay, Manny is going to ready an attack. If they come towards Manny, he will throw a stone into them. Zephyrus.
How big are these guys?
These ones are small. They're about
Like gnome steed size?
even smaller than that. Like you'd be basically staring at the back of its head if you crawled onto its into its thorax.
Not quite.
So
Okay,
if Zephyrus moves there, he can still make an attack.
Yeah, the trash is difficult terrain though.
Ah, okay. So he's not going to move there. He's just going to move down.
Okay. Yeah, these things, their antennae are kind of low. They look a little bit submissive. They're all taking turns, kind of pulling on the body. Looks like they're trying to bring it into the trash. The one let go of the body as it was looking up at Pixel because it knew something had happened.
Right.
They have bags, like they have like these weird, almost like you thought they might have been shields at first, but they're more like perfectly fitting backpacks made out of like beetle shells.
No! Look!
It's hard to tell whether they're full or not because like they look like they're reinforced so that they're always the sort of same size or they're always extended, almost like baskets instead of packs. They do not have any weapons on them.
If they get away, they'll warn others!
Ludo?
She just kind of shrug, look at Manny and be like, I don't know what to do about this. This seems like it. I don't know.
What are they? What are they, boss man?
They look like cleaners, if anything. The collectors.
I'm not following him down that hole. I'll tell you that.
And I'm not about to piss them off while they're going down the hole.
Well, I think they're getting rid of bodies that are on the surface. I don't see the harm in that.
The rubbish roaches are, these two pull the body into the hole and disappear. This last one is waiting probably for its turn to fit down. It is squatting down like it is very defensive.
Did that one survive the day's attempt? Or was it one of the others? Probably that one I tried to
It was the one that tried. Pharisee. This thing's really defensive. It's like walking backwards almost, and it's trying to get down the hole, but it seems like the hole there's not room for all of them to go down at the same time.
I'll just sit up here.
Okay, is Pixel...
I'll let it call fair escape.
Okay, Pixel...
Yeah.
says goodbye to it. It doesn't seem to respond to Pixel's language. Professor?
If you're not going down the hole, I'm not going towards the hole.
I'll come to where I can see it and throw
Plus, I'm tired.
a ghost sound at it. My knowledge of planes, what would this thing's natural enemy be? Let me do it.
You haven't identified these things yet. So,
It's your turn.
you would give me a knowledge check
watch.
to see if you could figure out what it is.
Do a poopsie noise. Little chihuahua.
Although I really like the roach monster.
River stretches. Knowledge planes 22.
These things are indeed outsiders. They are the epitome of law and live in a caste society where a hive queen sits at the top. They're called Formians.
Formians. Do I have any idea what their natural enemy would be?
There are stories that the Formians were once a terrestrial race that were so successful that in order for them to survive, they had to spread out into the plains.
No natural enemies.
Well, there are probably lots of natural enemies. The thing is, there could be 1,000,000 of them. Something bigger than it.
Yeah,
These are definitely workers, and you're pretty sure you fought 2 warriors. 2.
I'll make the sound of a large reptile creature about the size of 8 humans.
God, it's some sort of bull gator noise.
That looks like it would heat bugs all day.
The thing's antennas are going nuts. It's trying to back into the hole. On its next turn, it will go down. Malbut.
I must say that I am now out of spells. However, I am not out of healing.
We could use some of that. Ooh.
The contract says I shall help.
6 damage healed.
To everyone?
Yep.
Nice. Thank you for that, Malbut.
No thanks required. Contract and payments required.
Of course, we know the deal. Well,
I only have 3 more of those left.
did we do it then? That woman didn't really specify how many of those things.
Or how to cash out.
It seems like
What do you mean, how many of those things?
Or how to get some sleep in this place.
she said to kill them.
It was those 2 that killed the Vark,
Maybe.
wasn't it?
I get the feeling that there's quite a bit more.
And then they brought those 3 little ones to drag it off.
Yes.
She can deal with the 3 little ones.
Sephiroth?
We've killed the big ones.
And Ludo get to act before the thing is going to disappear down the...
We should just drag these bodies somewhere so that we can give it to them. We need to show her the bodies.
I'm not going down that hole tonight, I'll tell you that.
I'm not going down that hole either. Look at the size of the hole. The size of me.
This
Sephiroth?
is very
Ludo?
true.
Ludo's gonna be like, well, I'm not going down there by myself.
And Andreas is saying, the roach is looking around for the danger, doesn't see anything, grabs like an old tin can as the last thing, and just disappears down the hole.
Well, I think contract successfully executed. Good job.
Time for sleep, I think.
I start sleeping in a corner.
You guys pile back
I
up
start
into the...
sleeping
Yeah.
up in a window.
Help carry
With
these
the lights
bodies.
off.
Let's see what they had.
Yeah, they're quite disgusting because you've opened them up. The warriors are maybe 6-7 feet tall. The second one you fought was a little bit shorter. A few 100 pounds. You do find things on them.
What sort of thing?
The weird spears, for one. One of them still has a bag with 2 of the ant bombs in them.
Oh, we are grabbing that.
Okay. Every once in a while, like a little ant comes out of the side of the bomb. Like there's a living colony of very angry ants inside of the.
Let's be clear. We're grabbing that. Sephiroth is not grabbing that.
Okay. They both have these really well-made beetle shell shields, and you notice the one spear, kind of like that was in the long spear mode, kind of goes click and is like shrinking down into a regular-sized spear.
What are those spears called?
We'll call them Formian spears. The beetle shell shields, 2 of them, and 3 of the the bug bombs. They also had 2 nets, and one of them was carrying 5 10-foot coils of hemp rope.
15 feet.
Put that in a file or something.
Yeah, I added it to loot and treasure.
Sounds like we're going underground.
The one that between the 2 of them, you also find 6 javelins that are serviceable.
How are we gonna carry this loot? Is one of us gonna carry it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man-
Probably someone big.
Yes, someone's strong.
Manny's pretty strong, and by virtue of you being strong and large, I think your carrying capacity is ridiculous.
Sephiroth instantly regrets asking the question.
Thank you, Zephyros.
The nets have 10-foot trailing ropes. That's basically,
Don't
and
mention
they're currently folded, ready for combat. So you can chuck them and they would unfold. They are wearing exotic chitin-studded leather armor. You're not too sure who you'd sell this to because it's in the shape of a Formian, a medium-sized Formian.
Ferosa, do you think that's going to fit me?
No, not unless you drastically change your physiology.
Professor, I was not aware that you go by the name Ferosa, but
Pardon.
thank you for the answer nonetheless.
Excuse me. I've been up rather late, you see.
Yes, me too. I was merely making a joke at the size of these outfits that these tiny little vicious creatures are wearing.
Yes.
Do you guys leave the bodies where they're lying?
We have to drag them somewhere. I think we can probably drag them into the corner there. Or
Okay.
bring them up here somewhere.
Yeah, you could drag them to the top of the stairs.
Yeah, that'd be a little warning sign.
Little warning, don't fuck with us. Is
Yeah.
that- All right, and then the dark patch that leads down in the basement is kind of over in that corner. All right, nothing comes and disturbs you for the rest of the evening. You guys sleep in a little bit, and all are rested by morning. The Pharisee, however, needs to make a fortitude save.
Oh, yes.
Hold on.
Do we gain a level?
The onset of this for filth fever is 1d3 days. 2. Okay, so you're fine this next morning.
Okay.
You still have it though, and then
Yeah, I'm going to switch to create water as one of my spells, and I'm going to wash myself off over that hole.
Yep. Morning comes, you're able to prepare your spells, and I'm going to do a quick check to see if you guys have leveled. Normally I don't like leveling mid-game, but you guys are camping hundreds of yards away from where potentially Gaedran the Vile is.
Yeah.
A man who has proven the ability to use some sort of dimensional magic to rob trains. Who late in life has discovered things, according to the hag, that has made him more dangerous and depretus than ever.
We've also recovered some health overnight, right?
Malbut has a number of channels left. Apparently, Ahmed created a healer, as he oft does, and he can do 3d6 healing before you go to bed for 13 healing.
So we're off.
Healed up.
Thank you.
Malbut provides on behalf of Bumba Dumba.
You really need to get that straight, I think, if you're going to follow that god.
Yes, it is a contract between my god and I. He knows what I have sworn. Do not worry. None of your business on that contract.
Yes, yes, of course.
Right, experience. How much XP do you get?
Do we get any XP for scaring off the dwarf?
Yep. He was up to no good.
He was up to stabbing people.
Or he was up to just traveling home and you scared a first level dwarf away. Those two Formians were CR4s each. And then the three that you scared away, I believe, were CR1s. Let's see. With a small bonus for, as you guys believe, finishing your quest on killing the killers.
We hope.
You need 7,500 and you've got 7,750. So yes, you are now level 3.
We did it! Let's
Yeah.
retire!
So, I actually think we should take the time to level up these guys. Maybe I can share what some of the builds are. I know this is not the best streaming, but it is a crucial part of the game.
Don't judge us, people watching. We love you. I get a feat. How many feats?
Alright, who wants some help to level?
Let me see how far I can get.
Feats are based on total levels, right? Yeah,
Correct.
absolutely. So I would
Yep.
get a feat. Yeah, that makes
Ludo, ready to level?
Yes, I will need help.
I'm gonna take quick stow because quick draw.
Okay. Let me just capture one note. Do some level.
Okay. Character advancement is done.
Wow, it doesn't seem to like that too much. Okay, I just have to describe what's going on. Alright, Ludo, you are a Rogue 1, Ninja 1. Which level are you going up in first? Yes, I know that Rogue and Ninja normally are not compatible, but in this case, I'll allow you to dip 2 levels into Rogue. Are you finishing off your dip into Rogue, or are you going up in Ninja?
Let's finish her off.
Okay, so your Rogue, I'll start editing to keep the conflict from happening. So, level 2 Rogue increases your BAB by 1. You get an extra hit die.
Nice.
So with your con modifier and max hit points, it looks like your hit points are now at 30 instead of 20.
Look at us.
Your BAB goes up, so your attack goes up a little bit.
Awesome.
You're now at +2 with ranged and finesse. Your CMB is now +0. Which means that people can push you around.
Well, it was negative, so
Yeah.
this is good.
And then your overall attack with your Masterwork short sword is +8. No, finesse +7, +8.
Yes.
Okay, rogue, I believe, makes your saves go up.
That would make sense.
Reflex +1.
Yeah, your reflex goes up by 1.
Oh,
You got an insane reflex save. Skills. What was your favorite one extra skill point ninja? Okay, so your skills, you get 10 more skill points, which you can place yourself. I will add your perception, which is maxed out, up by 1 already. Maximum ranks are 3, so you can go ahead and edit those. Your effective sneak attack is 3rd level, which means you're doing 2d6 on your sneaks.
Sweet.
Oh, and ninja also gives you poison use. You already have poison use.
Nice.
That's interesting.
Double it.
You gain a feat, and I believe you were eyeing Slashing Grace.
Is that the one that makes them bleed?
So Slashing Grace would allow you to
use my
katana as a finesse weapon.
which I don't own anymore.
Yeah, but it was stolen. But it would also give you dex to damage with your katana.
Right. That was the.
Yeah, that's
nice.
pretty excellent.
Okay. The reason why we're already picking that one is that we already decided. Levi already decided what he wanted.
Yeah.
I'm just speeding this up. Okay, so you took Slashing Grace. The second you find your katana,
Yep.
you're going to be doing, and I'll adjust the a bonus on the top of your sheet. So your katana is now +8, 9, no 8, because you can consider it a finesse weapon. I believe katanas are 2-handed weapons or 1-handed.
Can I even use it
It
to?
should be one-handed katana. Yeah, it's like a longsword.
Characters can use katana 2-handed as a martial weapon, but take exotic weapons for your katana to use it 1-handed.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Let me look at Slashing Grace to see whether you have to have it in 1 hand or if you can wield it in 2. Choose any one kind of light or 1-handed slashing weapon. Got it. So you always have to have your other hand free to add your dex to damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be a problem, right?
Right.
Right, but 1d6 damage from the katana plus 5 for dex is pretty damn good. 18, 20 crit range, and it's deadly as a quality, which I think it does extra stuff when you coup de grace.
Oh yeah. Sweet.
Of course, you gotta get it back.
Yeah. And the caveat.
And then I think that's it. I think your skills.
Yeah, I just.
Rogue gives you evasion.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Dodge them fireballs. No, another spell per day.
Yeah, with your plus 12 reflex save. 3rd level.
That'll do it.
That'll do. That'll do, pig. Okay, Ludo is now leveled up.
Can you have a look while I do mine as well?
Yeah, sure. Let's move to Zephyros. Zephyros.
He goes to a 3rd level, which means his BAB goes up. No, his BAB does not go up.
You're basically 3rd level evoker, correct?
Yeah. So my BAB remains unchanged. My fort save gets a +1, and my reflex gets a +1.
Correct.
So,
Would I be getting bonus spells?
so fort becomes a +4. Reflex becomes a +4.
Okay, you've got 7 more skill points to spend. I've already updated your spellcraft, which is your campaign bonus, so that's maximum.
Yeah, because I get a free spellcraft per level, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I've got skill points. You're talking about Okay, I see there's a 21 and a 14. What did you do there? So I've
14, 14 was the previous total. That's how many that are on your sheet right now, and 21 is your new total.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll spend those ranks in a bit.
Okay.
So and the other thing is I can take 2 second level spells, right?
Yeah, hold on a second. I put a 3 where a feat needs to go.
Why do I get a feat now?
Every 2 levels, every
that's
odd
right.
level, you get feats.
That's right.
Um,
That's right.
Your number of wizard spells per day at 3rd, yeah, this is where you tapped into second level spells.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are friendly enough with each other to start coordinating on which spells you guys are taking when you level up.
Yeah, I wanted to
So
have a conversation at some point.
Yeah, but I don't think it happens now. I think it'll happen in future levels. So I want you guys to not communicate what spells you're taking out loud.
Okay.
If possible.
Done.
Okay. Because it represents you guys don't really quite trust each other yet, and it's not for certain that you ever will, given how weird your characters are compared to the last group that you played. So spells per day should be 4, 2, 1 plus bonus spells. What is your int, Fat Man?
I'm going to tell you, my int is 20.
20. Okay, so I think it's just 1 bonus, and then you get 1 for specialties. So you should have 3 plus 1. I'm filling that in.
Okay, thank you.
And then I'm going to copy pasta the format of your spellbook for second level spells. As your primary school is evocation, and your opposition schools are enchantment and divination.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you only get 2 spells, and you should probably pick one that's evocation.
Yeah, I know which 2 spells I'm going to pick. I just want to say it.
Okay.
Uh,
I have a feeling I know your evocation spell. You could send me the note on VC.
Sure. I'm just waiting for where is my VC. I think it's hidden. Let me just check and make sure that's what I'm talking about.
That's my guess.
That's pretty close. That's pretty close. You're spot on with the second one.
Okay.
The first one I'm torn between what you said and this one.
And SR.
Yeah.
Okay. I almost just finished typing it. Okay. Yeah. Those are pretty good spells. It's like you played a wizard before.
Mm-hmm.
and then you standing in front, I kind of knew I knew which one you were gonna take.
Yeah. That's literally why I was thinking that. I'm just trying to figure out what feat I have to take.
Oh.
Because if I take SR, I need to take a specific feat.
So you've already started down the spell focus evocation path.
Yeah.
You could take greater spell focus evocation for another +1.
And then what does that give me? +1 of what?
Whenever you cast evocation spells, you increase their DC by 1. Now, you seem to have all magic missiles prepared, so those don't have DCs, but let's say you chose things like Burning Hands, or in fact, you don't have any evocation spells that have DCs.
Well, if I add one of the 2 that we were talking about now, then they will have DCs.
Yes. The DC of that spell would then become 12 plus into 17 plus your 2 feats, it'd be 19.
So I was thinking of either doing. I was just looking at one of my previous characters to see what he had. It was either spell penetration or greater spell penetration
One of your previous
as a
characters?
path. So I think the one that you mentioned. I think that would be I forget the name now. Greater blah blah blah.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
Greater spell focus evocation.
Greater spell focus evocation. That's it.
All right, and then I made a note of that and I put it into your DCs.
Thank you.
Cool. And I updated your concentration.
Thank you.
Okay. Aside from your skills, I believe hit points. Let me make sure that that's correct.
Oh yeah, we just get max.
Oh, we created a conflict here.
Who, you and me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
Nope. That's one note's fault. Creating
Want
a
me to undo what I did?
creating a collaboration tool that.
Yeah, that was dumb. Yeah.
So you have 18 hit points from your hit dice, plus 6 from your con for 3 levels, and your favored class bonus is hit points. You have 27 hit points right now. 18
Thank you.
plus 9. Okay.
So I
Awesome.
can update the 18 to 27?
Yeah, I already done.
Okay, so I need to refresh this page because my page is out of sync.
And then go ahead and do your skills, and I think we're good. I'll add in your spells.
Oh shit.
Okay, so Ferris is done.
I'll be right back.
Ferris, okay. Professor, sure. How's it going?
Pretty good. I just messed up the hit die though. It was 2d8 plus 2. Do I get hit die?
Yep, your con is should be 3d8 plus 3, which is 27 hit points.
Ah, then it wasn't. I don't know why.
Hardy old man. You're a magus?
Yes. The only thing I needed help with, I get 10 more skill points, right? Not including my favorite one. I have 20 now. I'm just assuming it's going up by 10 every level.
Magus Arcana.
Yeah, I chose
your
one.
reflex
mastery.
went up by 1.
Yeah.
Your bad is 2.
Yes. I chose 1 mastery for my Magus Arcana.
Okay. Yeah, so that should be a 3, and you should get 30, and 3, 6, that should already be 12. Okay, so you've already raised your.
Yeah.
So you get 10 skill points aside from the one that went up by max?
Yes. And I learned 2 first level spells. Just figure them out. Right?
Is it 2 or 1 for Magi?
Actually, I had a couple questions about spells. I get an
Each
additional
new magus level, he gains 2 magus spells of any spells
any level.
that you can cast.
Okay. Also, so I gotta figure out 2 there. 2 questions then. How many pages in my book will 2 level 1 spells cost me?
I think it's 1 page per level of the spell.
So 2 more
Mhm.
pages, so I'm up to 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wand mastery is awesome. Whenever a mage uses a wand, he calculates the DC for the spell using his own int modifier.
Yeah.
That is so pimp.
And what am I getting 2 bonus first level spells from? I've got my base ones, an additional 1 per level for my archetype.
Oh, you're high int.
Oh, okay. How?
You're very smart.
Oh, right. I remember
Sure.
seeing the chart that has that on it.
You're stupid smart.
Yeah, I remember that chart now. Okay, I just gotta figure out my spells and my skills.
Marty, are you sure about this? So I can cast 4 second level spells?
Let's go back to wizard.
You sure about that?
4, 2, 1. Sephiroth. Did I do it wrong? Oh, sorry. That shouldn't. There should be 2 plus 1.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can cast 3 second level spells.
Yep.
I'll refresh the page.
Yeah, I just changed it too, so we might have created another conflict. Yay, one up. Yay, one win. And then a third level magus has 4 and 3 per day for professor. 4 and 3. Your archetype gives you an additional casting per day. Is that how it works?
Just like I think it just increases my spell slots by 1 per level.
Cool. So you got like a crazy amount of first level spells.
I believe 5.
Looks like 6.
Oh, 6.
And then, do you want to tell me which spells you're taking?
Where should I send it to you?
Just VC is fine. I don't know what that one does. That second one.
It's like the upgraded version.
The one you were using earlier.
Mm-hmm. Both of those are.
What the fuck? Even if you've never heard the thing and you don't understand the language.
I like. I think I gotta go with this.
Oh. Oh, it's all part of the theme of you summoning horrible things. So far your spells have manifested pretty goddamn creepy.
I'm going with this too.
Okay. Yeah, silent image is fine. It's a core spell. I just wanted to read this wonky. Look at that range.
Duration for both is concentration.
Yeah, so which means you have to spend a standard action each round concentrating on it to keep it going.
Interesting.
But I think that also means you could do it until you get tired of doing it.
Yeah.
Unless there's also like up to. But in this second spell I don't see an up to. Cause the targets to believe that they hear any sound you imagine. Wow. Okay. It's basically save or hear things.
Hallucinate. I think I just gotta do my skills.
Okay, Professor, it looks like you're done. Quick stow was your feat.
Mhm.
Very cool. You don't provoke AOs for sheathing a weapon, and you can combine the move action to sheath a weapon with a regular move action. Got it. And you can sheath two light or one-handed weapons, including wands, at the same time.
Have we heard
Neat.
any weird languages?
These would represent languages that you were probably, before meeting everyone, you were working on doing. You are exposed to the Great Wheel languages.
I mean, like, have we picked up any that might be interesting?
You dealt with some Bastani in like the Rakastan language when you were in the Badlands. There's all the racial languages like Elven, Dwarven, Sylvan, Goblin. Each of the anthropomorphic races have their own language. Yeah. You could have been working on one of the elemental languages.
I'm guessing one for each
Earth, air, fire, water. Orin is air, Aquan is water, Terran is earth, and Ignin is fire.
We're gonna table the languages for now, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alright, then Pharisee. Pharisee, what did you level up in?
Witch.
So you're Witch 2, Bard 1?
Witch 2, Bard 1.
Awesome. What do you gain as a second level Witch?
Oh, what don't I gain? Second level witch.
Awesome.
The main thing I gain as a second level witch is a second hex. I'm gonna do the weird thing here and take Merc Sight, which lets me see through fog and mist and rain, including up to 15 feet through magical fog.
So your obscuring mist is basically a playground for you?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? That is
It will
awesome.
make me untargetable and unseen by the people that I whip, which I think is going to be fun.
It's pretty fun.
You get your
And shoot with rays.
patron spell.
My patron spell is, Ray of Enfeeblement.
Okay, so Pixel now knows that spell. Cool.
Yep. In fact, Ray of Enfeeblement. Let me take a look at that.
And then do you want to scribble down the 2 spells that you took? Because I'm curious.
Yeah, 2 and then a Druid cantrip. For my favorite class bonus, pick 1 spell from the Druid list that's 1 below your top level.
Got it.
Yes, Marty, I absolutely would like to scribble down the 2 spells I have chosen.
You haven't
And
chosen yet, have you?
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now, right here on this sheet.
Okay.
I'm gonna write them down. Go with.
You could wait until later, but then you'd have to wait until the adventure. Or
No. I'm gonna do them now.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my choices. I'm a big boy. I can do this. I can do this. Just say it, Matt. Just say it.
And then spell penetration is your feet. Cool.
Spell penetration is the feat. I'm gonna take that at some point. So, this one you may or may not like.
These characters are scary with their sort of loose morals. So last game, you looked at the garbage monster and just watched it die. You all stood around for a round, just kind of going, "Yep, that happened."
He's done.
And then this game, you surfed down one of the dying bodies down a set of stairs because it was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are so neutral.
So beautiful.
Right.
So neutral.
So neutral.
All right. See what you think about those guys. You probably want to look up that second one.
Oh, I didn't know they got enhanced diplomacy. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, druids have that. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, the first one's fine because it's been in many, many games.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, definitely.
fuck is
Yeah.
that?
I just noticed it today.
Marty, I have a
Weird.
question for you.
It's like a spell you would cast. Oh, I guess you could cast during or before combat. Interesting. I don't see a problem with it because it's a first level will save type spell. So.
The
You managed to get
The
that off. with
numbers are
fucking
relatively-
Fireball, with Mr. Fireball.
yeah. And I like to be able to target kind of different saves, and I like to debuff as many saves as I can. It's better to hit will first.
I thought
And
your
then
character was going to be
rip 'em
so
down on everything
painful,
else.
like in the first few levels. Like I didn't think she was going to have like an impact.
Yeah.
But I've watched about 3 times in the last 4 games where your hex or your
Yeah,
debuff was just that right amount
Yeah.
that they needed to fail or to get
Yeah,
hit.
when,
So,
when you need to roll like a 19 or 20 to hit,
yeah,
and now you can do it on a 17 or 18 as well.
Yeah.
That's 100% increase in your hit range, man. That's
because we're not
that's good
dealing
stuff.
with bonuses so big that you're basically ticking down 5% each time. Each time you grant +1.
Yeah.
Ticking up or down, which is pretty cool. So no, I was surprised to see how
Why did I
often
put
that
that
applies. Awesome. So I think everyone picked their spells. Luke, what spells did your magus take?
I took auditory hallucination and silent image.
To go with the illusionist theme, I'm going to make you see and hear things. Awesome.
Unspeakable horrors.
Matt, what spells did you take for Pharisee?
Oh, we can say them now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I took a spell called Unprepared Combatant that is essentially kind of a curse that affects initiative and reflex saves.
Yeah. If they fail, it's a -4 to those things.
Yeah. I took Long Arm because I want to be able to reach a little bit further out of the fog.
That's a good one.
Sometimes.
Long Arm is also going to be very powerful on your companions. The Fant with the 15-foot range.
Yeah, oh, that's right. I can help other people in the party.
That's not the thing.
Seems like the sort of thing you have to drop a contract for, and I'm not really into that.
Got it.
And enhanced diplomacy as a cantrip.
A solid cantrip.
Yeah.
And then Neil stepped away, but Neil he's the first one to get 2nd level spells because he's a prepared caster and is same class and basically a vanilla caster. Not one of these weird fancy magi casting 2 spells at once. But he took Flaming Sphere and Mirror Image.
You know what I'd do if I had $1 million? 2 spells at the same time.
Yes. Oh, shit. Manny. This should be really easy. 3rd level fighter.
Boom.
Hit harder.
Yeah, I'm not going to overthink this. Which means his BAB goes up and his hit points go up.
Anything super awesome for 2nd level familiars?
You'll have to check the chart.
I'll check the chart.
Yeah.
I know where the chart is. Familiar. Wizard.
There are a bunch of things that go up where it is half your actual hit points and not just your wizard hit points. Like it's weird because you're multi-class.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Manny hits better.
Oh, it gets my BAB. All right.
His
Gets my will.
will and fort go up.
It does not get any other abilities.
Wow, he gets his 2 skill points. He's gonna stick it in. Climb.
Do we have a couple more minutes?
And Survival. So you guys have been doing a lot of tracking.
Do we have a couple more minutes, or are you almost done with Manny?
I'm like 5 minutes.
Is that enough time for us?
If you must, yes.
That way?
No matter how much you have to,
Repeat.
not through the door. You kind of use, yeah.
All right. So does Manny go for damage with his sling? Deadly aim.
He is our biggest damage dealer right now.
Okay, I think he took damage. He took deadly aim as a feat.
As opposed to what would his other option?
Power attack. -1 attack for +2 damage seems pretty good. It only goes up.
Yeah.
It's the feat that keeps on giving.
He almost could take power attack too at some point.
He will, yeah.
Because he is like, that weapon is awesome.
It took me a while to figure out how to build him, but I was able to do it. And then he gets armor training, so he can move in heavier armor. But you guys still can't afford heavy armor yet.
Can't afford it. We sleep in the slums, man.
Yeah, you're sleeping in a hotel room though. Armor training 1.
In the slum. We're sleeping in what used to be a family of homeless people's house.
That is true. Your campsite is a hovel.
It doesn't even have a door, Marty.
It doesn't even have a door. It must be hell in the winter.
You get a good trash fire going in there, it's nice. Just hope you can't smell anything. Because it smells like trash fire.
It's like 1 in 100 or something like that of humans just don't have like the sense of smell for things that cause most of us to like recoil.
Yeah.
Like rotting bodies and garbage and like other things. Like some people just don't aren't affected by it or don't process it the same way. Yeah, it's weird.
Are they called sociopaths?
I don't think you're a sociopath just because you smell different, but it's actually pretty common in the grand scheme of things.
So sociopathy.
Doing it there.
All right, Manny's done.
Can I ask a question quickly?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got 1 rank spent on scribe. There's no need for me to spend any more ranks on scribe, right?
Professional.
I mean, it's not something that I make rolls for.
If you were scribing scrolls, you could either use your spellcraft or your profession scribe.
Okay, so I don't have to put any more ranks on scribe if I've already got 1 there.
Nope.
Okay.
And it should probably be a class, so you should probably have 3 in the class column.
For scribe.
Yep. So it should be a +4 total. When something's a class skill, you do gain the +3 once you have 1 rank in it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take a quick washroom break, and then we will get back at it.
Break. You gonna do intermission?
You can.
Intromissions.
Y'all come back, man.
Can you hear me, Matt? I wonder if my sound is still coming through.